Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Tales of Arise. Ach, ist das nicht schön. Ich probiere noch mal kurz eine Runde mit dem Angeln.
There's a nice breeze here.
Aha. Jetzt probiere ich mal Dreieck. Die hauen ab. Ach, so geht das. Ach, das ist... Ach, das habe ich...
All right.
Ich hab's noch nicht so recht geblickt.
Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Nice! You caught it!
Den hatten wir ja schon. So, jetzt pass auf. Wenn jetzt da zum Beispiel sage, ich möchte jetzt den Tümpelbuntbarsch. Da steht X-Dreieck. X-Dreieck.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good
Aber ich
idea.
mach mal die
I'll
Talca.
go for that
Dreieck,
one.
Viereck, da ist gar kein X. Dreieck, Viereck. Das probiere ich jetzt mal.
There we go.
Okay, links. Einer links, 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 links. Und raus, R2, gut.
Anybody could reel in that.
You sure know what you're doing.
Eine Karettforelle. Das war jetzt aber nicht das, was... Forelle. Lass mal nochmal sehen. Ich habe Dreieck X. Ich habe aber Dreieck 4 benutzt. Jetzt mal
I hope we
X3.
catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. Reel it in.
Das gleiche wie eben, oder? Forelle. Ups.
I'll catch something bigger next time.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
Jetzt nur X4.
Reel it in. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
Irgendwie kriege ich bloß Barsch und Forelle. Heute muss ich woanders angeln. Schau mal mein Buch an. Okay, noch ein Meerfang, sagt er. Dann gehen wir weiter. Wie sieht es eigentlich aus mit HP und so? Wir sind ziemlich fit. Oh, ihr habt mir das Leben gerettet. Jetzt kann ich mich wieder meiner vergesst, dass ich was gesagt habe. Geht nur weiter. Ein Infanterieschild.
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job. No need to thank me.
Das Schild ist doch was für Kisara. Aber das ist sehr schlecht. Nö, unser Schild ist besser.
We should be able to...
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey, though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it. I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Ja, das haben wir im Kampf schon gesehen, wie er die Pflanzen wachsen lässt. Aber meistens reißen die sich gleich wieder los. Wenn ihr wandern geht, denkt daran, euch hier mit Vorräten einzudecken. Andernfalls solltet ihr lieber umkehren und zurück nach Vicente gehen. Was haben wir denn alles? 10 von denen, 10 von denen. Das ist eigentlich das Wichtigste. Der Rest kommt von allein. Forelle und Barsch sind Handelswaren. Oh, bringt gut Kohle. Also weg damit. Ich dachte, die kann man kochen. Auch weg. Da fehlen überall Mats. Wenn ihr mal den Kopf frei kriegen wollt, gibt es dort oben einen hübschen Teich, wo man einfach seine Leine auswerfen und entspannen kann. Machen wir eine Rast. Das ist nicht so nötig, aber wenn es schon da ist.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, La?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Keine Sprechblase, ich mach dann einfach mal schlafen.
I'll see you again tomorrow. Well, off we go.
Off we go.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Kommt's ihr?
This one will be difficult to predict.
Water, hear my call! Spread! Glacial spear!
Swallow blade! Not today!
My mine! Tiger blade!
Dragon swarm!
Reload!
Rising wyvern!
Here I go!
I'm not done!
Going in!
Take this!
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around. Mega ray!
Swallow blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Make it rain! Will this help?
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed
Here I come!
waltz.
It's
Resonate
over!
with the earth!
Stalagmite!
Their
It's in
arcs
the
were
sky!
interrupted!
Run!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Dragon swarm!
Water! This one's mine!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Whew. Thank goodness we won.
Wir sind Level 23, unsere Gegner 27. Oh, Hemmkristall. War der nicht bei diesen neuen Waffenschmiede-Sachen dabei? Wir sind wohl ein bisschen unterlevelt. Das nervt, warum können Sugel nie stillstehen?
Alright.
Vielleicht wird es Zeit, dass ich meine Geheimwaffe einsetze. Ich kann sie an Ort und Stelle stoppen. Dohalims Boost-Angriff. Prehendere. Lässt Ranken aus dem Boden sprießen, die Gegner festhalten. Effektiv gegen leichtfüßige Gegner, die so niedergestreckt werden und nicht mehr ausweichen können.
There's nowhere to run from my heart.
When he slows down, that's our chance!
It's like trying to keep up with a
Take
wolf.
this!
Going in! Water! Hear my tiger
Here we
blade!
come! Swallow blade!
Dohalims Boostangriff. Wenn flinke Gegner wie Wölfe oder Affen erscheinen, ist Dohalim der Mann der Stunde. Sein Boostangriff setzt ihren Ausweichkünsten ein Ende, sodass sie Angriffen nicht mehr entwischen.
Take this!
This one's mine!
Swallow blade!
That's it!
Dragon
Tiger
swarm!
blade!
Rising wyvern!
Can you take it?
You're on! You're mine! Slash! Swallow blade!
Elusive now or never.
Rising wyvern!
Take it no further. I'm ready.
Mega ray!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
On guard!
Here I come!
Look sharp! One more!
Dragon swarm! Swallow blade!
I'm ready!
All yours, Kisara.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Dan in history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Krokodilzerschmetterer. Artefakte. Artefakte verleihen Spezialeffekte. Es reicht, die Artefakte zu besitzen. Einige dienen als Boni, in deren Genuss man nach dem Durchspielen kommt. Du kannst die Effekte in der Artefakte-Effektliste einzeln an- und ausschalten. What? Zusätzliche Art-Matrix. Du kannst jetzt 6 zusätzliche Arts wählen. Drücke im Arts-Menü Dreieck, um von einer Matrix zur nächsten zu wechseln. Um Arts auf der zweiten Matrix zu wirken, drücke L2 sowie Dreieck, Viereck oder X. Ach du Scheiße. Jetzt wird's aber heftig.
That treasure. What a sweet sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
We want that by a mile!
Arts. Und wie kann ich das zweite Set ändern? Drachenschwarm haben wir. Ui, 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 ui.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Ich glaube, ich muss nur die Arts von Elfen managen, wirklich. Weil ich habe den heilenden Kreis. Den habe ich schon gesehen, obwohl der noch gar nicht equipped war. Aber ich glaube, wenn er gelernt ist, können die ihn auch im von CPU gespielten Ding nutzen. Ja. Tja, müssen wir erstmal hier rein, würde ich sagen. Da gibt es bestimmt einen Schatz.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me!
Radiant, here!
You wanna play? Then come at me!
Leave the agile ones to me. Can you take it? Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Prepare to be sealed.
Make it rain! My head's spinning, but what? Less talking, more doing. This one's mine.
A debut performance!
On guard!
Dragon Swarm!
Tiger Blade! Nothing gets by me! Mega Red!
Look shot!
That's it!
Leave the enemy's arts to me.
Radiant!
No place here!
Take this!
Here!
Tiger Blade! You all!
Double Demon Fang! Resonate with the earth!
Healing circle! Where are you going? This is it!
I'm in your
Far
debt.
enough!
Slash! Swallow!
I can carve through armor!
This one's all mine!
At least it's easy! Take
Dragon
this!
This
Swarm!
one's mine!
Ignite!
Can you take it? Tiger Blade! Watch and weep!
Rotating
Eternal
pile drive!
Devastation! Remote!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Going in!
Resonate with the earth! Can't get out of this! I'm
Tiger
ready!
Blade!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
The heavens must be smiling.
Wow. $7.300 Gehalt. Das ist quasi 7-mal Wiederbeleben mit Items.
It'll take more than that to break my shield!
Dependable the last.
Radiant Slug! Here!
Megasonic Thrust! Here!
Water! Hear my call! Going in! That's it!
I feel so good with airborne targets.
Going in!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Dhiara, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Take this! It's over!
I'm only getting ready. It's
Dragon
in the
Swarm!
sky. It's mine.
You're mine! You're finished!
Make it rain!
Shattering ball! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! I'll take you all off!
Look sharp!
You're mine!
Resonate with the earth!
Ignite!
I never miss.
Tiger Blade!
Here I come!
Leave the
It's
stones
over.
to me!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Far enough!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Damn. You weren't messing around.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Sphere.
Swallow Blade!
Confiscated. Here goes!
Going in!
Dragon Swarm! Rising
Blade!
It's a duel of the arts.
Mirage!
Going in!
Swallow Blade!
Radiant Slug!
You
Here!
got flyers!
I got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
Tiger Blade!
Swallow Blade!
By the power of
Swallow
water!
Blade! Eat dirt!
Confiscated.
This
Take
one's
this.
mine!
Searing flame.
This one's mine!
Lightning.
Can't get out of this!
Tiger Blade!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Tiger Blade!
Rotating pile driver!
You're mine! Meteor! Make it rain!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Skills in top form, art's working like a charm. Ha!
Someone seems rather pleased with herself.
Did you hear all of that?
That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
I have a bad feeling about
Swallow
this.
Blade! I'm gone! Take this! One more!
Debut performance!
Freeze Tiger! Right here! I got it!
I'll heal you all.
Resonate with the
Here.
earth!
This is looking good! Eternal...
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Take this! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! It's on!
Glacial spear. Here's evil.
I owe you one.
Slack! Now you see what I can do!
I'm ready! Swallow them off! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Going in.
The enemy wields arts too.
Wilson, see about that.
Nachsehen.
Where are you going? Look sharp.
Tornado drive!
Tiger blade. Far enough.
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Dragon Swarm!
Take it. Got you.
Swallow Blade! I'm not done! Not today! Take this! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Will this help? This
You're
one's
mine!
Can't get out of this!
healing blade.
You've got a knack for that.
I still plan on training.
Incantation.
That's what I like to hear. These little ones are hardly...
Less talking, more pummeling.
I feel sprightlier than before.
Looks like some solid
Mantel.
equipment.
Moment, Ausrüstung müssen wir noch checken. Mantel ist bei Rin. Ne, Gewand. Weste, Gewand. Ah, ja. Okay. Neue Ausrüstung für Dohalin.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
I wonder if we can use this.
Das checken wir gleich. Roter Salbei, maximale KP. Machion. Unsere Heilerin. Sollte safe sein.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Swallow Blade!
Glacial spear.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Rising Wyvern! Swallow Blade!
Appreciate the help. Carve through armor. On guard.
Searing
That's it.
Reload! Art expert coming
This
through!
one's mine.
Rising
That's
Wyvern!
it.
Here I come!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malisa.
Resonate with the earth.
Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm!
Not in your dreams!
Take this!
Do it. Tiger blade.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
This one's
Yeah,
mine.
this one's all mine!
I'm only getting
Mirage!
started!
Going in.
I'm all
Dragon
set up!
Swarm!
Mega ray!
Burn in hell!
Tiger blade.
Here I come!
Make
Dragon
it
Swarm!
It's over!
Jubilee.
All yours, Dhiara.
We did it.
Magnificently done.
I'm only getting started!
Far enough.
This is it! This one's mine!
Flash! I'm ready!
Guard.
Jubilee! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Only the best materials in your garments.
You really do have quite the discerning eye, Dohalim.
Yeah, they all kind of look the same to me.
Sagen wir gucken mal darunter. Cool. Eine Höhle.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that. If I had to guess, it probably served as some kind of shrine.
Seriously?
Take this!
Is this a joke?
No further!
Here's evil going
Dragon Swarm!
Ready!
Rising Light!
Resonate with the
You're
earth!
mine!
Stalagmite!
Mirage! Dragon Swarm!
Ready
Do
it!
it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I shall ensure you survive this!
You picked the wrong fight!
Tiger
I can carve through armor! Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
Come now, I'm certainly not that relaxed.
Heilen wir die mal. War so auf den Kampf gegen einen Sugel konzentriert, dass ich gestolpert und hingefallen bin. Passt auf, dass euch das nicht passiert.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
Die müssen wir machen.
You dare strike me from behind?
Unsere HP doch ein bisschen nachlassen. Versuche ich mal doch das eine oder andere zu umgehen.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction light.
You're mine!
Is that a healing art?
It is. I can't ignore your pain.
I'll try to be more careful.
Easter!
Here I go! One more!
Here I come!
Tiger Blade!
You're finished!
Far enough! Make it rain!
Dragon Swarm!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that show.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Dragon Swarm!
This
I'm ready! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Einschwingen
This might be
gewandt
some
und
decent
FP gesammelt.
equipment.
Und wer kann das Gewand tragen? Rinwell? Ja. Hat sich's doch gelohnt.
Anything that makes battles
Gut, die Höhle sind wir durch.
easier is okay by me.
Wir gehen dann in der nächsten Folge weiter rein. Danke fürs Dabeisein heute. Alles Gute wünscht euer Spieli. Bis dann. Ciao.